let's stop talking about this and let's get this food going.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dustin with Ask Me Why. Today is a super exciting episode.
Let's do it.
All right.
Here we go.
My wife Betsy and I are gonna go pick up some dear friends of ours, Nick and Angela, and we're going to Manny Salinas' house, where he's gonna be cooking some authentic Spanish cuisine. Fresh caught Lake Michigan octopus. Now, if you don't know Manny, he's the owner of Olde Madrid, which is an outstanding Spanish tapas restaurant in downtown Racine. Look at this. Oh, yeah. We're heading over there. He's gonna be cooking some food.
Dang, look at this.
This is gonna be a great episode.
We're ready to eat now.
Stick around.
There's gonna be cucumbers, there's gonna be cumin, there's gonna be goat cheese and honey.
I'm Dustin Balcom, and I love the place I live. And as it turns out,
Why do you love Racine?
I've discovered that I'm not alone. So that's what this show is all about. Celebrating the place I call home. This is Ask Me Why.
Calling Manny Salinas.
Big cheer.
Dustin, my friend.
Manny!
Hey, man, I'm waiting for you guys. It's going to be a night to remember.
Yeah.
We're pretty much set here.
Okay, awesome. Well, we'll see you really soon. How do you guys know Manny?
I've known Manny since before Olde Madrid existed, because he was actually cooking in a restaurant we lived above, which was called Wilbur's Barbecue at the time. And he was telling me, oh, we're gonna start this place where, you're like, well, all right, let's see. He's got big ideas. He was really excited. He kept telling me, you gotta come when we do it, you gotta come, and sure enough.
Manny and his wife Natalie opened Olde Madrid in 2007, and as an homage to Manny's old world Spanish roots, some of the restaurant's best-selling plates include traditional paella and seafood gumbo, a flavorful medley of meats and garnishes that's really too good to be true. In fact,
They tailored a partial vegan, partial vegetarian menu for us.
Nick and Angela loved Olde Madrid so much that they asked Manny to cater their wedding.
It was so good.
I feel like nothing was lacking.
Yeah.
No, and most of our guests are big, meat eaters.
And had no complaints.
Not only had no complaints, I had several people tell me it's the best wedding food they've ever had.
I don't think they realize.
I don't think they realize, what is your wedding day if not tricking your loved ones? You know what I mean?
We're almost to Manny's,
What do we got here?
but I'd hate to show up empty-handed.
1865. This is a Cabernet, so it's going to be a little bit on the drier side. Chardonnay, it's going to have more of like an oaky taste to it. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We tell Jason thanks for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at your plate! Hey, Natalie.
After greeting Natalie and the kids, Manny takes me out back where he's preparing an oak wood fired grill.
This is incredible.
So we're going to grill the octopus here.
And I can't help but notice the nice wooded property Manny has.
Which, by the way, there's a lot of work back there, man. About 2 years ago, I opened up the trails. So I did trails for the kids. In the summertime, they catch frogs and snakes. And those son of a gun, I'm scared of snakes, man. So they come up with little snakes, and
You're running for the hills.
Lucky for all us, the menu tonight is going to be a lot better than snakes and frogs.
Smell that?
Today's first course includes 2 soups, rosemary wild mushroom,
I love mushrooms so much.
and a vegan option with chickpeas, rice, and wood-fired tomatoes and garlic. The soups will also be served with Natalie's sourdough bread and a grilled octopus appetizer.
So we're just going to close it a little bit, get a little bit of smoke into it.
You got brothers and sisters?
Oh, man, I got many brothers and
Come on.
sisters.
How many?
Got 12.
No!
Yes.
And you're where do you fall in
Number
that?
13. I'm the lucky one. So my mother had me when she was 55 years old, believe it or not, and my father was 65.
So your mom is from Spain.
Right.
What about your dad?
My dad's Mexican.
So you got this beautiful blend of like Spanish and Mexican.
Right.
Okay.
Right. They immigrated to Mexico in the 1930s when the Civil War was going on in Spain, when Franco was going crazy and just killing everybody. So my grandparents just, you know, was too tough over there, so they immigrated to Guadalajara.
What's your mom's name?
Maria. Everybody in Spain is Maria.
Is that where Maria's beef stew comes
Maria's
from?
beef stew.
Oh, I mean, that's on the menu. We want people to know that's on the menu.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Maria's beef stew.
It's on the menu. It's one of the biggest sellers.
After the rest of the gang come back from their walk in the woods,
Oh my God!
Right?
we pull up some chairs and sit down for the first course.
Oh, here the little one was more octopus.
You actually have, I know about Nick's and Angela's.
They gotta put you in there, you know.
Yeah, but you actually have menu items named after locals. Tell me a little bit about what those are.
So, you know, so what happens is, like I said, you know, I like the challenge, and you know, people come in. What I love about cooking is that, you know, people come in and say, hey, make me something. And then, you know, at the spur moment, I make something, and I don't even know if it's gonna be good or not. I just send it out, and you know, and just be like, oh, I hope it's good. But you know, it turns out that they come back and they're like, can you do that thing that you did last time? So then I tell all my staff, those Nick and Angela's mushrooms, and then you become more like drawn into the city, the people.
It creates the culture of where we live. Right.
It does. Yeah.
It does.
After the delicious soup and bread, we head back into the kitchen to get the rice going for the paella. Manny tells me that the dish's distinctive orange color actually comes from saffron.
$900 an ounce, my friend.
They just walk underneath it.
Tell me where saffron comes from.
Saffron comes from the middle of the flower. The flowers are grown in Spain, and they're grown in the mountain tops. But you know why it costs so much? Because the strips in the middle of the flower, they handpick them to collect. You know how many flowers to collect?
I can't imagine.
That's why it's so expensive. It's not a paella if you don't have saffron.
Next up is one more turn at the grill to prepare the meat and the veggies.
Dang, look at this plant kingdom just getting roasty.
Roasted.
Oh, that's glorious.
Then, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Delicious.
Great food and such good company.
Nostrovia.
And I think my buddy Nick sums it up so well. Nick is the creative director of Bonk, a literary performance series held locally each month.
No matter who it is, you know, we've had National Poetry Series winners there. We've had National Book Award winners. We just had Carmen Jimenez Smith there, right? Right now she's like a finalist for the National Book Award. She was like, this is the best tapas I've ever had in my life.
Right.
I'm like, this is Racine, Wisconsin, for real. You know, people do not come to Racine expecting this. And so I'm always like, boom, mic drop, Manny Salinas. What you know about that?
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
When people ask me why I love this place, one answer would have to be because of people like Manny and Natalie and their restaurant, Olde Madrid.
Love you,
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching.